Hello and good evening. Welcome to Prescott Cardinal TV, presenting the Prescott Cardinals varsity softball team. Today is Friday, April 29th, and the Cardinals are taking on the Altoona Railroaders tonight. Bit of a breezy, windy day. I have no doubt the girls will get it done regardless. So just announcing the lineups here after you had a chance to hear the national anthem. Starting lineup for the Altoona Railroaders. Batting first will be Riley Spindler. She's going to be playing shortstop. Batting second is Annika Howell playing center field. Batting third is Breely Glitch playing pitcher.
Third, the first baseman, number 10, Maddie
Izzy Carlson playing catcher, coming up in the cleanup position. Batting fifth is Kennedy Kamastral. She's going to be playing third base.
The designated player, number 11.
Batting sixth is Bailey Breuer. She'll be playing right field. Then Tegan Geibel playing first.
The catcher, number 8.
And finally Addison Knack playing left field.
Number 4, Maddie Riley.
And for the Prescott Cardinals, starting lineup is going to be Ariana Temmers leading it off, followed by Taylor Graff, who is going to be pitching tonight. Maddie Miller is going to be batting third. Liz Rolls batting cleanup at number 4. Gracie Franco batting fifth. Batting sixth is Finley McGee. Izzy Matzix batting seventh. Batting eighth is Leah French. Batting ninth is Maddie Ryder. And Brinley Gehring will be playing the flex position today. Leah French is going to be catching for Taylor Graff. And we are about to kick it off here. We've got Maddie Miller over at first today with Izzy Matzik at second, Ariana Temmers at short, and Liz Roll playing third. Gracie Franco will be playing left field with Maddie Ryder in right and Gehring in center. And leading it off for Altoona is going to be Riley Spindler. Thank you for joining us today for this wonderful softball game. I am Heather Hove, your announcer. I am also your camera person. I am a one-woman show today, so you may not get a lot of zoom-ins on plays and action happening, but I will make sure that you have a full field of view.
Batter number 7, Riley Spindler.
So Riley Spindler is a left-handed batter. Coming up to the plate here. And she shows a bunt that first pitch. Misses and umpire calls a strike. Ball lone in the dirt, 1-1 for Graff. Spindler looking like she's going to swing away as she takes that for a second ball. 2-1 to Spindler. And she rockets that one to left field. But Gracie Franco is right on it, and that is out number 1.
Number 2, Annika Howell.
And fouls that first one off, Annika Howell. And grounder over to third. Liz Roll sweeps that up. Nice and easy out number 2 over to Maddie Miller.
Number 16, good.
Coach telling the outfield to give her a step. This is Breely Gluck. And she takes the first one for a strike. Umpire standing kind of right in my way. I can't really tell where those pitches are landing or placing. Swing and a miss there. Inside strike. Two outs, 0-2 to Gluck. And she looks at that one. Ball 1, count is 1-2. And grounder over to Roll again at third. She fires it over to first, and that is out number 3 for the inning. Ariana Temmers will lead it off for the Prescott Cardinals in the bottom of the first inning. And we will be back with you shortly. All right, Temmer stepping up to the plate here to lead it off for the Prescott Cardinals. And Temers grounds it hard over to short. She can't field it. That one gets past her into center field, and that will be a single for Temers.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Graff.
And she shows a bunt, pulls it back. Temers takes off over to second. She's there easy. The ball goes past. Center fielder there to back it up, and Temers holds up at second. Graff will likely swing away now. Count is 0-1 to Graff. And swing foul. Back to the backstop. Oh, 2 now to the Graff. And she swings and lines that one hard, but right to the center fielder. Temers will hold up at second, and that is 1 out for the Cardinals. That was a nice hard hit by Graff. Just happened to hit it right to her. Maddie Miller now up to the plate, and she hits that one hard right at us here. That one lands just foul. I had to back up on that one. Hitting it to this right side here would be a good spot for Maddie Miller to be able to advance Temers and possibly score her. Right fielder definitely had her number though, and she catches that one easy, fires it in, but Temmers is able to advance to third, so that's 2 outs with Temmers on third.
Now batting number 20. Hits. Roll.
So she can get the sacrifice fly for that one. Now up to bat is Liz Roll. And she grounds that first one over to the shortstop. And she beats out the throw. Roll hustles over to first. Temmer scores. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but it did look like Roll missed first base, but nobody caught it, so she'll be safe at second. Gracie Franco now up to bat, takes the first ball low. Ball 1. Count is 1-0. 2 outs. Liz Roll on second base. Lone in the dirt again, ball 2. 2-0. And she takes that rise ball, just fouls it off to the backstop. 2-1 now to Franco. Cardinals looking to keep their bats alive with 2 outs. And she takes that rise ball. This one may go over the fence. That one goes all the way back to the fence. Right fielder gets that, and that one lands. They're going to call it foul. It definitely did not hit foul. I got a close-up look for that one. But that's okay. She'll get another hit. Get another chance. Two and two to Franco. 2-2, 2 outs. And she waits back, fouls off that rise ball. Count remains 2-2. And another rise ball fouls that one off again. Franco doing a great job staying alive in that batter's box. And they get her with the rise ball there. Swing and a miss for out number 3. Izzy Carlson will be leading it off for the Altoona Railroaders at the top of the second inning. Cardinals have 1 out. Maddie Ryder up to bat. Count is 0-2. Swings, hard grounder through second base. That one's going to go over to the center fielder, and they are going to score 2 runs. That is a 2 RBI single for Maddie Ryder.
Now batting number 15, Ariana Cummings.
Back to the top of the lineup with number 15, Ariana Temmers up to bat. One out and a runner on first. Ball up over her head, ball 1. Bottom of the second, Prescott Cardinals leading the Altoona Railroaders 3-0. Temmers batting now with Graff on deck. And Temmers knocks that one foul and high. Out of play. Count is now 1-1. Girls debating on which ball they're going to give back to their pitcher. They're going to get rid of that one that went foul. Maddie Ryder standing on first base. And Temmers lines that one hard over to short. Able to field that one for an easy out at second. Temmers will be safe at first.
Now batting number 3, Taylor Graff.
2 outs and Taylor Graff up to the plate. Lined it to center her first line time through and grounds it to second for out number 3. Riley Spindler will lead it off for the Altoona Railroaders when we come back for the top of the 3rd inning. Prescott Cardinals have 3 and the Altoona Railroaders still stuck at 0. So now Riley Spindler is up to bat, and that was a double for Addison Knack. No outs. Takes the first one for a ball, fouls the second one off for a strike. Count is 1-1.
That's amazing.
And low and in the dirt. Ball 2. And another ball low. Three and 1 to Spindler. Runner on second, no outs. And she rockets that one to right field. She's able to catch that one and hold the runner at 2.
Wow! Nice catch! That was huge! Good job, Maddie! Good job, Maddie! Wow!
Annika Howell now up to bat.
Great!
And low, runner's gonna go, and they got her out easy at third. Leah French drilling that runner out. Two outs now for the Cardinals with Annika Howell up to bat. Takes that rise ball for a strike. Oh, and 1 to Howell with 2 outs. And follows that one off to the backstop. Graf is doing a great job at staying ahead in the count.
Because it was like the bottom 4. It wasn't like the diagonal.
And gets her swinging for strike 3 and out number 3. Maddie Miller about to lead it off for the Prescott Cardinals. Bottom of the third, Cardinals leading over the Altoona Railroaders 3-0. Welcome back to Prescott Cardinal TV at the Jackie Riley Softball Complex at the Biggs Frey Memorial Field. Prescott Cardinals leading the Altoona Railroaders 3-0. We're in the bottom of the third with Maddie Miller leading it off for the Cardinals, and she takes a outside strike 1. Count is 0-1. Miller is 0 for 1 with a line drive. Grounds that one over to the shortstop, who gets an easy out at first.
Liz, roll.
Liz Roll now up to bat. Liz is 1 for 1 with a single. She also grounded it over to the shortstop, was able to beat out a bad throw. And Liz drills it over to third base. Not hit hard enough, and they are able to throw to first and get her out for number 2.
Grace, Franco.
Gracie Franco now up to bat. Struck out at her first plate appearance. 2 outs. Cardinals looking to start something with 2. Gracie Franco gets on top of that and grounds it into the ball and beats out the throw to first.
How about number 11? Finley McGee.
Franco had some wheels there, is able to beat out the throw. Brings Finley McGee up to bat. McGee singled last time to center field. This time grounds it to the pitcher, and they are able to throw her out at first for out number 3. That will bring up Breely Gluck for the Altoona Railroaders in the top of the 4th inning. Cardinals still leading the Railroaders 3-0. All right, back in the top of the 4th inning, Breely Gluck up to bat. Coach calling for his outfielders to give her a step. Takes that first pitch from Graff inside, ball 1. Both pitchers tonight have been very strong, very confident throughout the game. Gluck fouls that one off. Count is 1-1. And high foul over the backstop. One and 2 now to Breely Gluck. And throws a high riser, takes that one for a ball. 2 and 2 now to Breely Gluck. And she lines that one just foul in left field territory. Just ahead of that one. Taylor Graff's thrown about 40 pitches so far. 16 balls, 26 strikes. Unofficial count, but pretty close. And gets her swinging on that 3rd strike. They call that a foul tip there. She must have known she fouled it because she did not make any advance towards first on that third strike. And she flies that one out high to left field. That one goes off the wall. Frankel throws it in over to Matzek at second. And Gluck is going to be standing on 2. Starts him off with a double. Izzy Carlson now up to bat. Struck out swinging at her first plate appearance. Graf throws it in, strike 1. That was a beautiful looking pitch. Does not look like she's going to bunt. Looks like they're going to have her swing away. Takes that one inside for a ball. 1-1 now. Izzy Carlson looking to get the first RBI for the Altoona Railroaders in the game. And swing and a miss there. 1-2 now to Carlson. No outs. Gluck started it off with a double. She's standing on second. And swing and a miss on strike 3 there. That was a phenomenal job and pitch by Taylor Graf.
How about number 20?
Kennedy Comistral now up to bat. She lined it over to right for a double her first time. And they get her over at first. They throw it over to Liz. But the runner dives in front of the ball. Roll isn't able to make a play on it, but they do get her out at first. Bailey Brewer now up to bat. Gluck makes it over to third base. Beautiful first pitch strike for Graf. 2 outs now for the Cardinals. And she takes that riser high for a ball. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Altoona in the middle of their lineup. Brewer being their 6th batter. Graf gets a called strike there. Graf looking to take her at the plate here. And swinging strike. Leah French drops the ball, but picks it up easy, takes her, and gets the 3rd out. Izzy Matzek will lead it off for the Cardinals in the bottom of the 4th inning, coming up after this short break. All right, Izzy Matzik coming up to the plate. I have to say I like her walk-up music the best. Takes that first one for a strike. Walking up to a little bit of Dr. Dre. I like it, Izzy. Good call. Takes that one high, ball. 1-1 now to Matzik. Izzy grounds that one over to second with a quick little flip to first and their first out of the inning. Leah French now coming up to bat. A little Metallica. And she gets that one just over the shortstop's head. She is going to be safe over at first. Got a little blooper over the shortstop's head there. And they're going to give her a courtesy runner. And Adeline Rabel is going to come in to run for Leah French. With Maddie Ryder up to bat. See if they bunt here with one out. Ball is high. 1-0. Ryder with a phenomenal catch today over in right field. And they call a swing away. Follows that one out of foul territory over on the first base side. 1-1 now to Ryder. Rabel takes off to second. Ball's in the dirt. Catcher has a hard time fielding that. Carlson isn't able to get a throw off, and Rabel will be safe at second. Count is 2-1 to Ryder. Grounder back to the pitcher. She looks back the runner and throws over to first. Rabel's going to be safe at third.
Now batting number 15, Ariana Temmers.
With Ariana Temmers now up to bat. She is 2 for 2. 2 singles. Over to the shortstop every time. See if she's able to move Rabel home. Takes that one low for a ball. 1-0 with 2 outs to Temmers. And the pitch, just ahead of that ball, fouls it off past third base. 1-1 now for Temmers. Temmers looking for a single to score that runner and put them up 4-0. And the pitch, that one's a high pop fly ball. And the right fielder is able to get underneath it for out number 3. It's going to leave Taylor Graff to come up to bat next for the Prescott Cardinals. And Tegan Geibel will be leading it off for the Railroaders when we come back for the top of the 5th inning. Prescott Cardinals leading the Altoona Railroaders 3-0 after 4 innings. right, Tegan Giebel now up to bat for the Railroaders. She is 0 for 0 with a walk. And swing and fouls that one back to the backstop. 0-1. And the pitch takes that one low and inside for a ball. 1-1 now. Graf just passing 55 throws, 19 balls and 36 strikes so far. And oh, calls out when a ball. I'm not sure what was wrong with that, but French framed it well. Looked like it just cleared that inner corner, but and takes that one low for a ball. 3-1 now to Giebel. And there, Graf gets a called strike. Full count now, no outs. Giebel leading it off for the top of the 5th inning. Graf looking to get her at the plate here. And that one is in the dirt. She's going to walk her. I believe that's Graf's second walk for the game. And looks like they're going to be subbing in Ava Hinkie. And grounds that one hard to first. She gets her out at first. She's going to be safe over at second with no force out and no throw. Great job by Maddie Miller.
How about number 12, Madison Tonight?
And Addison Knack now up to bat. That one is low, ball. 1-0. Runner at second. And another grounder, just foul. 1-1 with 1 out to Knack. And the pitch. Pop up over to Matzik, and she gets that one easy. Sorry, not Matzik. That was Temmers. 2 outs now. Riley Spindler now up to bat. Ball is high. 1-0. That one is a high pop-up over to Roland Timer is going over for the ball in foul territory. They're just not able to get underneath it. One and one for Spindler. Runner on second with 2 outs. And another high pop fly over the backstop. Fouls that one off.
Another foul over the backstop. Spindler doing a great job at battling through this at bat. Graf doing a great job at getting her to chase all of her pitches. And that one's high over to Franco. She gets underneath it and is able to catch that one for out number 3. That will bring Taylor Graf up for the Prescott Cardinals in the bottom of the 5th. Taylor Graf fouls that first one off there. Leading it off in the bottom of the 5th with the Cardinals ahead of the Altoona Railroaders 3-0. And she lines that one back. Sorry, hot fly. And left field and center field have a hard time finding that ball. They weren't able to call each other off. Both the girls were calling it at the same time. Ball drops, and Graf will be standing on second. And they'll bring in a courtesy runner for her. Evelyn Sieben is going to come in to run now for Graf with Maddie Miller up to the plate. She is 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. Her line out to right field and her ground out to short. And takes that one high for a ball. 0-1 now. I'm at 1-1. Just starting to rain now. Getting a little chillier. Hopefully the girls can finish this off before the rain starts to pour. Fouls that one off and hits her in the batter's box. 2-2 for Maddie Miller. No outs. Sieben is standing on second after Taylor Graf's leadoff double. And they get Maddie swinging there. She's way ahead of that off-speed changeup. That's going to bring up Liz Roll, who's 1 for 2 with a single and a ground out. And Liz Roll also way ahead of that changeup. Maybe a pitch that I go back to if I am Riley Spindler. Roll tomahawks that one over to second, and they throw her out at first. That also moves Sieben up to third.
How about number 14, Grace Franco?
Brings up Grace Franco, who is 1 for 2. She has a strikeout and a single. She grounds that one hard between third and short, and that is going to score Sieben from third. They're going to hold Grace up at first. And that is a 2-out RBI for Gracie Franco.
Finley McGee.
Finley McGee now up to bat. Takes that one low. Throw back down to first. Franco is safe. Franco takes a big jump. McGee takes that one for another ball. 2-0 now to McGee with 2 outs. And hard grounder over to third. She fires it over to first, and they get her out. And we will see the Altoona Railroaders in the top of the 6th inning, with Prescott Cardinals scoring one more run in the bottom of the 5th to put them ahead 4-0. Annika Howell up to bat, follows the first one off. Count is 1-2. And Graff fires and rise ball look good, but he calls that one a ball. 2-2 now. And she gets her swinging on that rise ball. Third strike. It's her first out. It's going to bring up Breeley Gluck. Coach is likely going to tell the girls to take a step again. And they are shaking out Liz Roll's pants of dirt. As we take a pants timeout. Last time Gluck lined it back to the wall and left. We'll see where she goes this time. Graf ahead in the count, 0-1. Fires the second one, and her rise ball just is not hitting for that umpire. I don't know why, but that one is a ball, 1-1 now.
That'd be good because someone's going to make a mistake there.
Graf gets her sign in the pitch, and she fouls that one off just ahead of it, pulls it down the third base line. It's going to put Graf ahead in the count, 1-2, with 1 out.
Don't worry, you'll be head first.
And gets her swinging at the riser that time, fouls it off.
This one's got 2 prongs for every.
I might go with a change up here. She seems pretty anxious to swing at that ball. I might try and get her with something more off speed. And she fires another rise ball and fouls that one off almost straight back up behind her. See what Graf goes with for a pitch here. And she goes with a drop ball, gets her swinging. Makes 2 outs.
Now batting number 17, Izzy.
And Izzy Carlson will come up to bat now. With 2 outs, top of the 6th inning. Cardinals leading the Altoona Railroaders 4-0. And just gets her high, ball 1. Those rise balls do look pretty good, look like they should be hitting the strike zone, but fires that one straight back to Liz Roll, lines it out into her glove, out number 3. That will bring Izzy Matzik up to lead off the bottom of the 6th for the Prescott Cardinals when we come back. Izzy Matzik leading it off for the Cardinals, down to their last 6 outs here of the game. Takes that one inside for a strike, 0-1 to Matzik. She did not like that one. She did not like that call either. Coach brushing it off. That one a ball, 1-1 to Matzik. 2-1 now to Matzik. Spindler takes the sign. Over her head. Ball 3. And takes ball 4. They walk Izzy Matzik.
Now batting number 8, Leah French.
Leah French now up to bat. Leah is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Both to the left side of the field. With no outs, we'll see if they go with the bunt. No showing a bunt there. Ball 1, 1-0. And takes that one low for another ball. 2-0 now to French. Fouls that one up on the right side into the trees. Two and 1 to French. And ball is high. 3-1 to French. And takes that one low and inside. Walks the first 2 runners. In the top of the innings, Spindler losing a little bit of what she's got here. I'm wondering if the coach is going to call a timeout with this batter or the next. And they're going to bring Adeline Rabel in to run for Leah French. Maddie Ryder up to bat with runners on first and second. She shows bunt, pulls back. First pitch is a ball, 1-0. I'm guessing they're going to go with the bunt again. Maddie shows bunt. Says she offered, calls a strike. Outfielders assuming that she's going to swing away now, and they pull back. Bunts that one, fouls it off. One and 2 to Ryder. No outs with runners on first and second. Spindler walked the first 2 batters of the inning. And swings away, fouls that one off. Still 1 and 2. That one fires up over her head. 2 and 2 now for Ryder. And grounds that one low over to third. Shortstop, she flips it over to third for a force out. Ryder will be safe at first. Matzik out at third. Rabel safe at second. That brings Ariana Temers back up for the top of the lineup for the Prescott Cardinals. Takes a strike on that first one. 0-1 for Temers. That one's over her head, ball 1. 1-1 now with runners on first and second. And 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Cardinals leading the Railroaders 4-0. Takes that one high and outside for a ball. Count is now 2-1 to Temers. Temer's doing a great job at following that ball and laying off those high ones. Takes that one for a ball, make it 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike to Temers. And the pitch, that one is high, and she walks her too. That is going to walk the bases loaded with 1 out. Taylor Graff up at the plate. Graff is 1 for 3 with a line out, a ground out, and she had a double. She's gone right up the middle every time. A little ahead of that one, fouls it off down the third baseline. Wind's kicking up here with that rain. Gonna move some of the dirt across the field. And the pitch. Grounds that one to the shortstop, fires it home, and she is gonna be safe.
Good hit.
Rabel able to beat out the throw home by the shortstop. She had Graff pinned and was playing her straight up the middle. She knew exactly where she was going to hit it, and she got her throw off, but Rabel is just too fast. Excuse me. So that's going to leave bases loaded for Maddie Miller with 1 out. That one is high. Carlson able to hang on to it. 1-0 to Miller. Getting pretty windy. And that one is another high and outside. Ball 2. 2-0 now to Miller. 1 out. Cardinals get another run. Ooh, she rockets that one straight back to the pitcher. That one looks like it hurt going off her hand. Shortstop is able to back up her pitcher. Gets Maddie Miller out at first, but she's going to get the RBI. And they take a little timeout, make sure their pitcher is okay after she took that line drive to her hand. Sounded like it hit pretty hard, and with it being cold, windy, and wet, that's never a good combination for taking a ball to the hand. So they're going to give her a couple of warm-up pitches, make sure she's all right. But it looks like they're going to leave Spindler in. So that's going to bring Liz Roll up to the plate. Evelyn Sieben has come in to run for Taylor Graff. So Sieben and Temers at second and third with Liz Roll up to bat and 2 outs. That one's in the dirt. Ball 1. Trying to keep the camera free of raindrops so you can still see. So I apologize. I'm trying to do the best I can here. Hard grounder from Roll over to the pitcher, and she gets her out at first.
Yeah.
So that's going to bring Camistral up to bat, followed by Breuer and Gable. That is if I have my lineup correct. Top of the 7th inning coming up. Prescott Cardinals leading the Altoona Railroaders 6-0 going into the top of the 7th inning. All right, Kennedy Canistral now up to bat. Swing kicks up. The rain is now drizzling. Fouls that first one off to the backstop. 0-1. And lines that one to center field between Ryder and Gehring. They're going to try and get her at 2. Oh! They had the throw at 2. It looked like they had her out, but the ump is going to call her safe. And that is going to be another double for Kennedy Canistral. Bailey Brewer now up to bat with Canistral on second. Swings hard on that rise ball for strike 1. No outs in the top of the 7th for Brewer and the Altoona Railroaders. Canistral leading it off for her team with a double. Canistral is a solid hitter. I think it would be safe for the outfielders to play the warning track, even though there's not a warning track here, but I would probably play Canistral on the warning track because they've gotten burned by her every time. It'd probably be a lot easier to run up 10 feet on the ball than trying to run 50 feet back, but getting a lot of rain on the camera now, so I apologize for your view. And calls that one a ball. That one's high. 3-1 now to Brewer. And catches her swinging hard on that one. That was great placement and movement by Graf. Full count to Brewer. Graf looking to hold on to her shutout. That one is high over to the right side. Miller calls it off. And she will take that high pop fly ball for an out.
And now it's it didn't stop in between. It just shifted.
And Tegan Geibel up to bat now. I apologize for any mispronunciations of any names at any time. Please feel free to email us and let us know what the correct pronunciation would be. Email Prescott Cardinal TV, Prescott Community TV. Your source for everything local. Sports Planning Commissions. And fouls that one off over the backstop. Oh, and 1 with 1 out. Geibel up to bat. Canistral still sitting on second base. She's gotten stranded both times she's gotten on base. Swing and a miss there for Geibel. She wasn't too sure she wanted to swing at that one. And that one is low and in the dirt. French is able to hang on to it. Runner stays at second. 1-2 to Geibel. And the pitch. Rise ball high. 2-2. And grounder back to Graf. Throws over to first. Miller stretches out and gets her out. Oh, they might have called her safe. No? Okay, she is out. That's 2 outs. Runner advances to third. They throw it back to third, but the runner is going to be safe there. Which holds up there. That's going to bring up number 9, Ava Hinkie for the Railroaders. Izzy Matzik saying she's enjoying the weather right now. Brinley Gehring complaining. I am complaining with you, Brinley. Doing my best with our camera here, but the rain is coming down and making everything difficult. I'm not sure what they're discussing down at home plate. Looks like we're ready to play now. Graff winds up for a pitch. Fouls that one off. Hinkie is 0 for 1 with a ground out. Went down the first base line over to Miller last time. And the pitch. And she's going to pop that one just into right field. So they are going to score a run. Graff is not going to get the shutout. That leaves Hinkie safe at first with an RBI single. Addison Knack now up to bat. Lefty swings away, and that's a strike. 0-1 to Knack with 2 outs, top of the 7th. Fouls that one off too. 0-2. Cardinals are leading the Railroaders 6-1 in the top of the 7th inning. Altoona looking to score 5 runs to tie to keep going. 6 to go ahead, but they would have to hold the Cardinals in the bottom of the 7th. Cardinals have scored 4 of the 6 innings they've batted. Got their swing and a miss there. So our final score here is Prescott Cardinals 6, Altoona Railroaders 1. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and we will see you at the next game. Prescott Cardinals now leading the conference 6-1. 6 wins, 1 loss, and the Altoona Railroaders go to 3-3.